Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Mayor's Monday Message for December 20th, 2021. Tomorrow is the solstice, winter solstice. Happy solstice. Merry Christmas. A reflective Kwanzaa. It's a season for us to reflect on the year and where we've been and prepare for a hard 3 months of winter and then get ready for the spring for a new year. But I know it's been a hard year. And unfortunately, our invisible enemy does not seem to be letting up right now. The COVID rates, while they haven't spiked yet like they did last year, they went to a plateau, at least for the last couple of weeks, and it's causing issues at the hospitals, at the emergency rooms. So they are actually, the inpatients are increasing. And so we thought it proper to at least set an example and not have large public gatherings that inevitably increase the transmission of COVID from person to person and then put more pressure on the hospitals. This isn't a theoretical kind of thing. This means that people going to the emergency rooms with non-lethal conditions, so heart attacks and things like that are still, being seen. They're triaged and they're being worked on immediately. But if you have other conditions like say a broken arm or needing stitches or something like that, they're finding that your wait times are going to be longer. And if this keeps up, it's just going to get a lot worse. So I know York Hospital last week was already at 112% capacity. And I spoke with both of the healthcare systems around here, and it was they did see a benefit to us and to everyone that can reduce in-person gatherings again. I know we're all exhausted, but people are getting very sick. People are continuing to die. I think we're around twice as many people died so far from COVID in this country that died in World War II. You remember last year I kept saying, look, more people than the Revolutionary War, more people than the Civil War, more people than this and that. And it was always World War II was the big one because, we had 4 years of fighting all around the world. And that killed over 400,000 Americans. And now we're looking at 800,000 Americans dying from COVID in just, where are we at? 20 or 21 months. So this has definitely been a huge, huge health crisis. And I'm going to continue to do what I can from this seat. And so for right now, I'm sorry to say we have to cancel the New Year's Rose Drop and also the balloon drop at the Von E. Grimes Gym. And we'll keep you posted on other things going on. We're also going to go to by appointment only and a work from home here at City Hall to try and protect our employees as best we can. The Treasurer's office will remain open, so if you need to do anything at the windows, the City Hall will still be open for that. Please, please wear your masks. You must wear masks. If not, masks will be provided for you downstairs when you come in. And then, of course, you can contact us. Again, the city's business doesn't stop, but we are going to be going by appointment only. So most of the people, about 90% of the people that are ending up in the hospitals, on ventilators, and dying are unvaccinated individuals. Now, I have maintained that it is your choice to be vaccinated or not. However, this is the logic and the math doesn't lie. You may think some people are lying, but I don't think the hospitals do not want to be over 100% capacity. These healthcare workers and doctors and administrators, they do not want to be in near crisis mode, exhausting their people. It's not beneficial to the healthcare system. So I don't think they're lying to any of us when they say that 90% of the people being admitted and on ventilators and dying are unvaccinated. So you can still get your free vaccines right across the street here on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 116 South George Street, the Family First Health Clinic. Please contact them. You can call the number there, or you can set up an appointment at mywellspan.org. Back to school immunizations. I know they've been back to school for a while, but they're still going on at the York City Bureau of Health, and those are by appointment. And again, you can call the number there, 849-2299, to set up an appointment. Tomorrow night, the City Council is going to vote on the budget that I submitted, a budget that includes over $2 million for the, police and public safety. It includes money to help with the homelessness problem as we go into wintertime, the worst time for the homeless, and money to help create jobs, to help train people for jobs, for economic development, for minority and women-owned businesses. There's money in there, again, the federal money, not the local property tax money that we normally have, but this is money that we've been given to fix the problems in York City. And very specifically, President Biden had said that this money is to directly affect those people who have been disproportionately affected. And what that really means is people of color, low-income individuals, basically many of the people that are here in the city of York. So I do hope that if you agree that we should be spending some of this money, this allocation is only about 18% of the total $35 million. So we're only using a relatively small portion to start addressing these problems. I hope to use more, but we really are just starting to address the main problems, the root causes. That's what I'm always looking for. What are the root causes of the problems? The money that's going to the police department, most of it isn't going for new police officers. It's going for things like counselors, mental health professionals to work with the police department when we're encountering issues with mental health, individuals suffering from mental health issues. It also goes for our Credible Messenger program, something that's been proven to work, where we send out individuals who have, I'm going to say, recovered from that rough life, from the life of crime, and want to make sure that they connect with individuals and let them know that people out here care about them, that we love them, and we want them to change, and we have resources to help them change and turn away from a life that is going to end up in prison or a grave. So the Credible Messenger program is very, very important. And this funding is in the budget right now. A couple of the council members have suggested that they may remove all of this funding. That would help the people of the city of York. Just wanted to bring up one thing I heard recently, and that was, so the main thing I'm hearing is that city council doesn't trust the process that we followed. Even though this process that we're using is being used as an example for other communities, our council, some of our council members don't think our process was appropriate. One of the things they point out is that some of the members that graded grants were actually, their organizations were recipients of grants. What's funny is that this happens on city council, and when it happens, one of the members of city council, if their organization is going to receive money, they abstain from participating in the discussion and in the vote. And that's exactly what we did in the advisory group. If some money was going, for instance, our city controller, Alice Ann Frost, has a group called The Program, and that is to help individuals coming out of incarceration, to get them placed, to get them back into the community so that they don't end up being a problem in the community, going back to what is easy to do. You know, when you come out of jail, it's not that easy to get a job, to get a house, to get all the things that you need, but it is easy to go back and sell drugs and to have guns and to create violence in the city of York. That's easy. But we are trying to, and she is trying to help individuals go on the right path. So yes, her organization got some money, but she didn't vote on it. She didn't grade and award herself any points. It's exactly the same on the city council, but now the city council, at least some members, seem to have a problem with the fact that some of the recipients were on the advisory group. Well, that stuff happens all the time. It's really like nitpicking and trying to find problems with a system. First the surveys, then the advisory group. All of this, it's an example being used, being shown to other communities of how you can do this and make sure that you get all the public input that you need. So anyhow, tomorrow at 6 o'clock, City Council chambers, please mask up. We do want folks there, and I know I'm inviting people to a gathering, but please, everyone, nobody will be allowed in without masks. And this is just really, really important. You're talking about $6 million to fix the lights in Penn Park. Penn Park has been dark for 5 years, because the system burned out and we couldn't afford to fix it. Now we can afford to fix it. Let's get it done. All these things. So please, either contact your council members or please attend tomorrow night and voice your concerns that they would let this money sit in a bank somewhere instead of having it address the problems of the people of York City. All right, into the Christmas spirit. Jeff Krause has just, you may know him from Coombs. You may know him from around the city. For 19 years, he has been helping and donating his time and bringing people together for A Christmas Smile. A Christmas Smile is a great event. Oh yeah, he's at Roosevelt now, by the way. He's at the Roosevelt Tavern. A lot of us know him from Coombs, but he's been just bringing people together to help those that may not have the resources to celebrate the holidays like some of us do. And he will be, along with many volunteers, at the Elks Lodge at 223 North George Street on Christmas Eve morning. So Christmas Eve morning, 7 a.m. and then to 1 p.m. So folks that need or want a nice meal, presents for the kids, and just good cheer. It's a wonderful, wonderful time. You can go to the Facebook link there and get more information. But it's just a wonderful, wonderful thing. And I want to personally thank Jeff for everything he's done for now going on 2 decades for the folks of York. Finally, another person, and Harry, I know you're in sorrow right now. Harry Cologne lost his son, Justin, and but he's still out there fighting for you, as he has been. And the Job Club has just been doing an amazing job getting people jobs, and also providing links to rental assistance, utility assistance, and things like that. And they're open Monday through Friday, 10 to 3 p.m., and you can call them at 848-1808. So just in conclusion, I hope everybody just has a wonderful, wonderful holiday, and take some time to reflect on the big picture, particularly. We get in our little families and gift giving and things like that, but there's a much bigger picture going on, and it's up to us to think about taking care of each other, whether it's COVID or those suffering in homelessness or unemployment. If we work together to take care of each other, we can have a beautiful, beautiful city, a city of peace, a city of love, but we've got to take the focus off of ourselves and really put our focus on others. That's what Christmas is about. And while we give gifts, the biggest gift was peace and love for our community and thinking of others. So I hope that you will think about that this holiday season, and I hope to see you masked up and vaxxed up and having a good time around the city of York. Merry Christmas.